Hi there, my name is Sarah from FlowMe Yoga, and this is a prenatal yoga class. Perfect if you're in your second or third trimester and also did some yoga before pregnancy. The class is called Strong and Flexible, so we'll work on keeping the body strong and flexible, keeping the mind strong and flexible. So it's a perfect support during our days in pregnancy. What you will need for this class, if you have, is 1 or 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, a thick book can also help for support. If you have a yoga bolster or just a pillow from your couch. And then we'll start. Have fun. So we start this class in a comfortable seated position. This could be sitting cross-legged. You can also sit on your heels, or you can use your props here already to elevate the hips a little bit, which will make it more easy to sit upright. Circle the shoulders a couple of times just to release any tension through the neck, through the shoulders, through the upper back, and then letting the shoulders sink deep behind you. Letting the hands rest on the knees or the thigh. You can create a mudra, bringing index finger and thumb together, and then gently closing your eyes. Just taking a first moment here in stillness. Arriving on your mat, arriving in your body, and bringing the awareness to the breath. We start with 3 cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in through the nose. And then it's an open mouth exhale. 2 more like this. Inhale, filling up belly, ribs, chest. Exhale to release. Last one. Inhale through the nose, maybe even deeper, getting more air in. Exhale to release. And then sealing the lips, and now starting to breathe in and out through the nose. And just taking a moment. Notice the shape of your body, how your body feels today. Any areas that feel tense, heavy, uncomfortable. And also notice if there's any areas that feel comfortable, soft, at ease. And then for a moment, notice the activity in the mind. Are there a lot of thoughts? And also notice any feelings or emotions that might be present. No need to change them, to push them away, or wanting to fix anything. It's just about noticing what's going on inside. Deepening your breath. So now getting a little bit more air in each time you inhale. And just giving yourself the time to breathe all the air back out. If it helps, you can start to count your breathing. For instance, you could count to 4 on an inhale, 4 on an exhale. If that's too long, you can go for 3-3. If you can go even further, you can also count to 5, 6, 7, or 8. Just keeping the inhale and the exhale the same length. So it's an even breath. And once you've found your rhythm, you can start to connect the breath deeper to the body. Like with every inhale, you try to lengthen your spine a little bit more, create more space in your whole body. Each time you exhale, you keep the length in your spine, but you kind of soften around, you ground. Inhaling to lengthen, to create space. Exhale to soften into that space. Just taking around 3 to 4 more rounds. Soft face, jaw, tongue. Soft shoulders, elbows, and arms. And just letting your sit bones, your hips, legs, and feet be a little bit heavier. Feeling the connection to the earth, for whichever part of your body touches the floor. And from this foundation, from this grounding, you can rise up and lengthen even more. Last round of this even breath. Good. And after your exhale, you can connect all 10 fingertips to the ground beside you. Open the palms with your inhale, rise the arms up, big circle, lengthen. Exhale, bring the hands down until they meet in front of your heart space, Anjali Mudra. We go one more round, connecting fingertips to the floor. Open the palms, inhale to rise the arms up, big circle, lengthen, reach. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart space. And take a moment here to set your intention for the practice. Maybe your intention for today. Maybe you already work with an intention. You can repeat it silently for yourself 3 times. If you don't have an intention yet, it could just be to use today's energy, to move and breathe. It could be to stay present and to always respect your own limits. On your inhale, rise the arms back up, lengthen even more. On your exhale, right hand comes down to the floor, gently leaning over to the right side. That's the side stretch through the left side body. Taking a deep inhale to lengthen the left side body even more. And exhale to find a little bit more ease, soften. On your inhale, come back up to center, both arms up. Exhale, side stretch over to the left. So left hand supports on the floor, you lean over and lengthen through the right side body. Taking another deep breath in, a full breath out. On your inhale, come back up to center. Now we go a little bit faster. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. One more time, each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, placing the hands in front, rolling over your knees and coming up onto all 4. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, or you can also take the knees a little bit wider. So depending on the size of your belly, just make sure you're comfortable here for our cat and cows. On an inhale, belly gently drops a little bit, chest reaches forward, or if you're already in your 3rd trimester like I am, maybe it's more like a neutral spine. On your exhale, you round, chin to chest, tailbone towards the floor, creating space, especially in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, coming back to neutral or cow pose. Exhale to round in. Maybe you can even close your eyes, really feeling the movement, feel your spine, feel the back and front body. Maybe you can even feel the hips. Just on your own, taking a couple more of these cat and cows, and feel free to also move a little bit side to side, back and forth. So just whatever feels good here. Just exploring where your body can take you today. We take 2 more breaths. The last full breath, maybe find some movement also through the neck. Good, and then coming back to neutral. Straighten the leg, the right leg behind you, and keep the toes on the floor. So push down through the right foot and then back through the heel. So it should be a nice calf stretch. You can start to pulsate here a little bit. Just pushing the heel back, 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 feeling the stretch through the calf. Trying to keep equal weight on both hands and the left knee, as well as the right foot. Okay, now bring the shoulders back over the wrists. Keep the right leg straight. On an inhale, lift the leg up straight. Flex the foot, take an inhale. Exhale, toes point down. On an inhale, come back up. Exhale to point them down. Now we go a little faster. So the breath is just flowing and you reach a very straight active, right leg up and down. Feeling the whole leg working, feeling the glute. So meaning the booty working here. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, push back, and then bend the knee. Heel reaches up, and you start to pulsate here. We go for around 20. Also here, try to still lift up out of your shoulders. Arms are straight, and don't lean too much over to the left. Try to stay in the center. Last 10. Last 5. Perfect. And push it up as high as you can. Open the knee to the side and bring the foot all the way forward to the top of your mat for a low lunge. You can stay on your fingertips. If you have blocks or the thick books, you can use them for support. Place them underneath your hands. On an inhale, reach the heart forward. Soften through the hips. On an exhale, gently bring the hips back and pull the toes back. Inhale, rebend the front knee, sink the hips down, reach the heart forward. Exhale, half splits, send the hips back, straighten the front leg, pull the toes back. 2 more. Inhale, low lunge. On your exhale, half splits. No need to go too deep, just kind of a warm up for the hips and the front leg. Good, and coming back forward, take an inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, bring the knee back, release the blocks, coming back onto all 4. With an inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, thread the arm through underneath you and just shortly tip the right shoulder down. Use the left hand to push your back up. Take a deep breath in, reach high. Exhale, send the arm through, tip the shoulder down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reach through. Last time, inhale, reach up, maybe open the chest even more. Exhale, send the arm through, and this time we stay here. So you can bring the weight onto the right shoulder, gently placing the right ear on the floor. If you can reach the left arm forward, either onto fingertips or palm flat down. Weight nicely shared on both knees, and make sure there's no pressure on the head or the neck. You should just feel a compression on the right arm, sensations through the right shoulder, maybe the upper spine. Taking one more full breath here. Good, and lifting a little bit back up, just so that you can send the right arm forward. Both palms ground into the earth, arms are straight, letting the heart melt. Option to bring the forehead to the mat. Option to bring the chin to the mat. Just whichever feels more comfortable in your neck. And the chin usually is a bit deeper. Just notice and start to breathe into your heart space. With every inhale, you create more space in your chest. On every exhale, you try to release a little bit, softening. So maybe the heart can melt a little bit closer towards the earth. Good, and slowly coming back up onto all four, bringing the hands in. Make sure hands are, again, nicely placed underneath the shoulders. Send the left leg out. Toes tucked first for the calf stretch and start to pulsate, pushing back through the left heel. Notice how this side feels. Make sure you still lift up out of your shoulders. Good, and coming back, shoulders over the wrists. Left leg completely straight, lift it up on an inhale, point it down on an exhale. Inhale back up, exhale down. Good, and now we go faster for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Make sure the weight is still nicely shared on all three of your pillars, the hands and the knee. Bend the knee and then push the heel up. Also here around 20. Make sure your breath is still flowing nicely. Going for the last 10. 5. Perfect. And then pushing up as high as you can. Open the knee to the side and then bring the foot all the way forward to the top of your mat. Fingertips, hands on the floor, or using your props for support, sinking the hips a little bit down, lengthening the heart, the chest forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips go back, front leg straight, pulling the toes back. Stretch through the backside of the left leg. Going for around 2 more. Good, we take the last one. Good, coming back forward into your low lunge. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, release the props and send the leg back onto all four. On your inhale, reach the left arm up. On your exhale, send the left arm through underneath you, gently tipping the left shoulder down. Use the right hand this time to push you back up. Open up. Exhale, send it through. 2 more. With an inhale, you reach high, open the heart. Exhale, reach it through. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, reach it through. And this time we stay here. So the weight now comes onto the left shoulder, left arm. And find a comfortable position for the head where there is no pressure on your head or neck. Option to send the right arm forward, fingertips, or palm flat down. Taking a couple breaths here. Weight nicely shared on both knees. Maybe you can even ground the top of your feet or the shins down. Noticing any sensations here. Throughout your chest, the arm, the upper back, while still keeping the belly and the lower back completely neutral. Last full breath. With your next inhale, lift the heart a little bit up. So you can this time send the left arm forward, palms flat down, letting your heart melt. Second round of this Anahatasana or melting heart pose. Maybe you can feel a difference now in the second round compared to the first one. Maybe it's still the same, just noticing. Staying present in your body, present with your breath. On your next inhale, lift the heart a little bit up. And then on your exhale, you can walk the hands back in, coming back onto all four. From all four, we'll go into our first down dog. So you can tuck the toes and slowly lift the hips back and up. And then just take a moment to find your down dog. Make sure the hands are nicely connected to the floor. You gently spread the fingers. You lift up out of your shoulders and lengthen through the spine. If you're also here in your first trimester or also already in your second, you can always shorten down dog a little bit. So the belly is more supported. If there's too much pressure on your lower back, feel free to come back onto your knees, coming into this hard melting pose again. And just respecting however your body feels today, and add any movements you like here, like walking dog. You can wiggle around, move back and forth, or find some fluid movements for your spine. We stay for around 2 more breaths. The last breath. Good, and slowly walking the hands back towards your feet. Coming into a forward fold. Maybe place the feet a little bit wider, like midway apart. So also here the belly has enough space to fold. Holding opposite elbows, keep the knees a little soft, and just sway from one side to the other. Maybe shaking the head yes and no, make sure there's no tension in the neck. Last full breath here. Good, coming back to center, release the elbows. Place the hands on your shins, or you can use a block here if you have one and place it in front. So hands either like this on your block or on your shins. Inhale, we take a halfway lift, lengthen. On your exhale, fold forward. We just repeat that. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Feel the back body strong, all the muscles working here. Pull the shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale to fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Last one. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into your Uttanasana. Placing the block to the side. Place the hands on your thigh, bend the knees to slowly come up. Support it. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart space. Place the hands in your hips and just take some circles through the hips, releasing the lower back, releasing any tension from the hips. One side and then the other side. Good. From here, we'll go into a dynamic chair pose, Utkatasana. Feet hip distance apart, arms on the long side of your body. With your inhale, just reach the arms up, lengthen. On your exhale, start to bend the knee, lean forward, and send the arms back. You can gaze down so that the neck is in the extension of your spine. On an inhale, just reach the arms forward, upper arms on the high of your ears. Exhale, send the weight into your heels, maybe even lift the toes. On an inhale, straighten the leg, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands in prayer. We go on or we repeat. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, bend the knees, send the arms back. Inhale, just the arms come forward. Spread the fingers, arms straight. Exhale, send the weight back into your heels. Inhale, rising up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, the arms rise up. Exhale, in this half chair pose. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, send the weight into your heels. Inhale, coming back up, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, hands in prayer. And then we add on. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, half chair pose. Inhale, the arms forward. Exhale, weight into the heels. On an inhale, right arm reaches back, you look back. Exhale, back forward. Inhale the left arm, reach back, you look back. Exhale into the center. Inhale right arm. Exhale back. Inhale the left arm. Exhale back. One more both sides. Inhale right side. Exhale. Inhale the left side. Exhale. Hold here on an inhale. Sit even deeper on your exhale. I hope you can feel the legs. Inhale, now the legs straight, rise high. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Hands back into your hips. Take again some circles. One direction and then the other side. Good, and we step forward with the right leg. So you can make a big step forward with your right foot and send it a little bit out to the right side of your mat. Left toes come in for a warrior one. So you can bend the front knee. Make sure the hips face forward as best as you can and the chest faces forward. Rising the arm up, take an inhale. Exhale, more weight into the front foot, more weight into the back foot. So really grounding down here. On an inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, rebend the front knee, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, warrior one with cactus arms. Two more, inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. Stay here, take an inhale, open the heart a little bit more. On your exhale, interlace the fingers behind. On an inhale, straighten the arms as best as you can, lift the heart. Maybe you stay here. If you want to go into humble warrior, that's still okay for you. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold forward. So the upper body is on the inside of the front leg. Arms reach forward. Make sure you don't shift all the way to the right side. Stay in the center. Pull the outer right hip back. Gazing down or back. Take another full breath. On your inhale, coming back up, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, hands into the hips, step forward, top of your mat. We do a half vinyasa. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold on your exhale. Bend the knees, support with your hands on the thigh to rise all the way up. Arms up. Exhale, hands heart center. Other side, right foot steps back so that this time the left foot is in front. Left foot a little bit over to the left side of the mat. Right foot a little bit over to the right side. Toes face in, bending through the front knee until knee is kind of above the ankle. And then you can rise the arms up. Also on this side, doing your best to keep both hips facing forward. Your chest faces forward. On an inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, rebend the front knee, warrior one, and cactus the arms, like pulling the shoulder blades together behind you, spreading the fingers. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, warrior one, cactus arms. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold here on a deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands, interlace the fingers behind. Take the other index finger in front. Inhale, straighten as best as you can. Open the heart. Staying here, or maybe with an exhale, falling forward into your humble warrior. Keeping back leg completely straight. Neck soft, reaching the heart forward. And then maybe adjusting yourself, so pulling the outer left hip a little bit back again. We hold for a last full breath. On your inhale, coming back up, arms up. Exhale, hands into the hips, big step forward, top of your mat. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold a little bit deeper down on your exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands heart center. Big step back with the right foot, coming into goddess pose. So send the toes out, heels in, bend through the knees. Arms come up. First, we go with straight arms up, spread the fingers. Like you want to really touch the ceiling, but release the shoulders, release the neck. Sitting a little bit deeper down. And here it's like you would open a book. So try to bring the knees back towards your pinky toes. On an inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, come back down, bend the knees, cactus arms. Same thing here. Inhale, everything straight. Exhale, goddess pose with cactus arms. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Holding here, release the hands. You can place them on your thigh and lean a little bit forward with your upper body. Take an inhale, reach the heart forward. On your exhale, right shoulder points down towards the center. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left side. On your own, you can go a couple of rounds. Inhale, center. Exhale, the right shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, the left. And at the same time, you can use your hands to kind of open here the hips a little bit more. And you only want to twist through the upper spine. So make sure lower back and belly stay neutral. It's kind of a nice stretch through the upper back. Maybe you can feel that, like this diagonal stretch, where we often hold a lot of tension. Last round. And at the same time, I guess you can feel the legs, which is great. We need strong legs to move through pregnancy, labor, and also the time after that. With an inhale, straighten everything. Exhale, bring the toes in. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold forward slowly. Place the hands wherever you feel comfortable. This could be just on your mat. This could be on your props. You could hold the legs. Or you can kind of go into a down dog. Personally, I love this variation to walk the hands forward and sink the heart down. So like I'm in a wide-legged forward fold, but also half down dog. Taking around 3 breaths here. Maybe you can follow your breath. Inhaling through the backside of your legs, from the heels into the sit bones. Exhale from the sit bones over your whole back into the neck, the head, the floor. Like the breath is circling around you. Inhale, back up the legs. Exhale through the spine. Last one. Good, and slowly walking the hands back underneath you. Heel toeing the feet in until you're kind of hip distance, toes face out, squatting down, Malasana. Elbows on the inside of the knees, gently pushing them a little bit out, lifting the heart high. If that's too much here, you can use your props to sit a little bit higher, but still having this opening of the hips. You can stay in the center, or you can start to move a little bit side to side. You can also go way deeper, whatever feels good here. Each body is different. Each day might be different. Some days it feels good to just ground, kind of staying in stillness for a moment, and some days it just feels good to move. So just find out what works for you best today. We hold for 2 more full breaths. Try to take deeper inhales and fuller exhales. Last one. Good. Placing the hands behind you so you can sit down and send the legs out into a straddle. Make sure toes face up and you gently pull them a little bit in. So legs are active, feet are active. Hands behind, inhale to lift the heart. Maybe that's your position here. You stay here. If you want to go deeper, bring the hands to the inside and slowly fold forward as far as you can. You can also, again, use your props here for support, pillows, books, blocks. Letting go of any tension in the neck, any tension in your face, and just breathe here for a moment. observing any sensations in the body, observing any activity in the mind, any feelings that might show up. Good, and your next inhale, slowly coming back up. We keep the legs as they are. You can bring the left hand on your thigh. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, lean over towards the left side. So you can stay here. You can also support with the hand on the floor, hand on your shin, just wherever you can. Option to use your props again, placing maybe the left forearm on your block and finding your side stretch here. Make sure you don't sink in here. You try to stay open, heart open, and look up towards the ceiling. If it's uncomfortable in the neck, you can also bend the right arm and support, hold the back of your head here. Both legs still active. And now you should really feel a nice stretch along the right side body. Breathing in between the ribs, into the armpit, the waist, and try to soften with every exhale, just like letting go a little bit of tension. Last one. Good, and slowly coming back to center, and we just change the side. Right hand on the thigh, the shin, the block. Take an inhale to lengthen. And exhale to lean over, finding your position here to create more space throughout the left side body. So I experienced a lot of tension in my side body during pregnancy. Yes, because there's not only more weight here like in the front, but also we tend to sleep on our side. So this can cause some tension in the side body. So side stretches are just beautiful to release that, to create space there. Taking one more full breath. We actually take another one, last one, and try to soften even more. Good, on your inhale, coming back up to center. Hands underneath the knees, bring them in. Place them mid-width apart. Hands support behind, and then just letting the knees fall from one side to the other. Also, this is one of my favorites these days, to release tension in the hip, like the sacrum here, and the lower back. Good, and then coming into a comfortable seated position, we will do one last exercise for the shoulders and the arms. So you can reach the arms forward, right underneath the left, binding twice, if that's possible. Otherwise, you could also just hold opposite shoulders here. Shoulders relax. If you have the eagle arms, send the elbows up. Neck is relaxed, face and jaw is relaxed. Either staying here in the center, breathe, or with an inhale, opening into a slight back bend. On your exhale, rounding in, elbows to the chest. Inhale to open. Exhale to bow in. And just repeat that 2 or 3 more times on your own. Deepening the breath. Noticing any sensations. Hugging elbows closer in together. Good. Coming back to center, release the arms. Inhale to open. Exhale, arms straight forward. We go other side, left underneath the right. Binding twice or hold opposite shoulder. Shoulders sink down, elbows lift up. Neck, face, jaw relaxed. Your variation, staying here in stillness for a moment, eyes closed, focus on your breathing, or going dynamically with the breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to round in. And that's rounding into the upper back. So also here, lower back, belly, stay neutral. Notice how this side feels. Where can you notice some tension, some sensations? And before you come back to center, releasing, open the arms wide. Exhale, hands down on your knees. Good, we'll set up for our final Shavasana. If you pass 20 weeks, I recommend to lie not flat on the floor, like you would usually do in your Shavasana, but higher up. So use your pillows, use your props. This is how I like to do it, so that your upper body can be around at a 45 degrees angle. If you're still comfortable lying flat on the floor, of course, you can also do that. And then you can either straighten the legs, you can keep them midway apart with the knees coming in together. You can also use Supta Baddha Konasana if you like to lie in this shape just for a moment, just wherever you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable on your back at all, you can also lie on your side. Arms wherever it's comfortable. And when you found your position, you can just close your eyes for a moment. Letting go of the control of your breath. Letting go of any tension that may still be in the body. Softening through the forehead, eyebrows, eyes, temples, cheeks, the nose and nostrils, upper lip, lower lip, chin and the jaw. Lower row of teeth, upper row of teeth, inside of the cheeks, and the whole tongue. Throat, neck, both shoulders relaxed, collarbones, armpits, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands and all 10 fingers, completely soft and relaxed. The chest, heart space, shoulder blades, mid-back, and the lower back. Rib cage and the whole belly softens. Sacrum, hips, the whole right leg from the thigh to the knee, the lower leg, the ankle, the foot and the toes. Over to the left leg, the thigh, the knee, lower leg, ankle, the foot and all 5 toes. And just letting your entire body sink a little bit deeper. Softening even more, surrendering. And then bringing the awareness back to your breathing. And just follow your natural breath. The inhale that goes deep down into the belly to your baby. And with every exhale, you relax a little bit more. Inhale fills you up with fresh energy, prana, life force, all the way down to your baby. With the exhale, maybe you can feel the prana rising through the whole body, expanding through the whole body. With every inhale, you gain more energy. On every exhale, you relax and feel the prana floating through the whole body. Just stay with this visualization for a couple more breaths. Letting go of the visualization and letting go of the awareness of the breath. And just very slowly coming back into the body by moving the body gently, wiggling fingers, toes, moving through the wrists, elbows, ankles, the face, just whatever feels good here. Like you would wake up in the morning without thinking, just intuitively coming back into some movement. And then shifting over to your left side. Maybe just taking a moment lying on your left side. Giving the body some time to come back. And then keep your eyes closed. When you bring yourself back up into a comfortable, seated and upright position. It's actually just like we started the class. Taking another moment to check in. Notice how your body feels now, if there's any difference from the beginning to now. Notice the activity in the mind. Any shifts, any changes there? Notice any feelings, any emotions that might be present. Also here, you don't want to change anything, you don't want to fix anything. It's simply about creating this awareness, noticing from moment to moment where you are. Bringing the hands together at the heart center, Anjali Mudra, and bowing the head down. Repeating your intention, again silently for yourself 3 times. And then bowing all the way down towards the earth. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope to practice soon with you again. Namaste.